Hi, I'm Shannon Baker, and today I spent some time in Chocowinity, North Carolina, speaking with an award-winning scratchboard artist. Let's see what she has to say.
My name is Gehres, and I'm a master scratchboard artist. I'm one of 20 in the world. Well, I've only been doing scratchboard art for 10 years, but I've been an artist my whole life, so switching from painting and drawing is just a matter of technique to go over into scratchboard. But still, all of the basics of being an artist hold true. I'm fortunate to be one of the winners of the David Shepard Wildlife Artist of the Year for 2022. I submitted a scratchboard of a rolling zebra. Completing the rolling zebra took me about 6 months. The David Shepard Wildlife Award comes in different categories, and they had different ones to choose from, and I happened to win the First Time Entrants Award. And it was a great honor because this was the first year that they had that award. And it meant a lot to me. And plus, the sale of my art, which did sell, half of the proceeds of that went back to the David Shepard Wildlife Federation, and all of that is to support their conservation efforts in Asia and Africa. Overall, between the entry fees and the sales of art, they raised over $104,000. Finding out how I won was really exciting because it was online and live. And there are a number of people that I know in the Scratchboard Society. And one lady from England heard it at the same time I did, that I had won, and she announced it all over Facebook and Instagram before I could even say anything. Most of my inspiration is drawn from wildlife because I'm an avid lover of wildlife, and I really like conservation. I like to try to find some ways that my art can help educate others and also give back to saving endangered species. And this was one way that I could. I get inspired by different things. Spur of the moment, just whatever makes me feel really good or makes me feel aware, or I'd like somebody else to see it and share the moment with me, then I'd like to create that. Sometimes I'm driven by entry deadlines. I've taken a break lately, but I'm getting back into it. There's a rhino that I was interested in doing, and I'll get back to it because it takes so long. It's really hard on your eyes and your back, but I'll get there. I'll get it going. You have to take hours at a time, and it's just really fine, and I usually end up using a magnifying lens to look through. Well, my grandmother was a nationally accredited artist, and I was always with her when I was little, and I was always drawn to draw. And she taught me how to draw, how to notice things, how to see colors of light and shadow. And she called me to be a noticer, how to notice things and always be on the lookout for what things change and what things attract you. So I always wanted to draw. I didn't know anything else. And when I went to kindergarten, I came home crying, and my mother didn't understand what was going wrong. And I said, I found out I was weird because not everybody drew, not everybody used colors the way I did. So I found out that, being an artist is just a little bit different, but it was okay. I was told it was okay. And so I told them that I was going to be an artist when I grew up, much to my parents' dismay, but I was, and I did. And I started out when I was 14 years old in school, and I was a school artist. I drew for the school newspaper, just kept going. Then I got a job at the weekly newspaper before I even graduated high school. And from there on, I worked years in newspaper, and then I worked in ad agencies, and then I worked in television. And then about 20 years ago, I started working for myself. And now I'm kind of retired, but I'm still working.